future, say 20 years from today.
January 17, 2005. It's the evening news with Zontar Rather.
Good evening. From the polluted oceans to the radioactive mountains to all the United States, here is the news. Due to the overwhelming opposition of animal lovers, the Supreme Court ruled today that animals can no longer be used in scientific experiments. However, the court did rule that it is permissible to use television game show hosts. In a dramatic turnabout, Judge Joseph Wapner, who's presided over the People's Court for the past 25 years, was himself arraigned today in Santa Monica Supreme Court and charged with manslaughter for an incident which occurred during the filming of last night's program, when the head of the gavel flew out of the judge's ailing hand and killed the judge's longtime bailiff, Rusty Burrell. Shown here in this courtroom sketch made moments after the incident. More news now from the world of television. 70-year-old Phil Donahue was fired as host of the long-running Phil Donahue Show when he was no longer able to keep his microphone up. This just in. The prestigious Nobel Prize in Medicine has been awarded to Dr. Klaus Nike for his discovery that people who jog die 10 years earlier than non-joggers. On the science front, marine biologists at SeaWorld have firm evidence that porpoises not only talk, they have filthy mouths. They learned this the other day when one porpoise got too closely in front of another porpoise, and sonar listening devices picked up high-pitched, four-letter squeaks. Former President Ronald Reagan and retired Speaker of the House Tip O'Neill patched up their long-standing feud this week when Mr. Reagan invited O'Neill to dinner at his ranch in Santa Barbara. Unfortunately, the truce did not last long when Tip, afflicted with ailing vision, ate Mr. Reagan's beloved dog Lucky, thinking it was a pancake with hair. FBI agents have just discovered the whereabouts of former Teamsters Union official Jimmy Hoffa, who disappeared some 27 years ago. Ever since his disappearance, he's been functioning as a William Morris agent. Some little-known show business news. On the international sports scene, the National Football League added its 3,500th franchise, Moscow. That occurred after a summit meeting in Russia between Tom Landry's and Andrew Gromyko's hats. After having lost his bid to become president in 1988, 92, 96, 2000, and 2004, Ronald Reagan's old running mate has finally given up politics to start a brand new career as a singer. Along with a new career comes a new look and a new name, Boy George Bush. Finally got to something. Tragedy in the news tonight. Bob's Big Boy, the longtime symbol of the national hamburger chain, despondent over a career he felt was going nowhere, hung himself today with the Bermuda onion from the hamburger he's been carrying for the past 52 years. Good news for young people who love rock videos. A technological breakthrough has created a new channel which will allow you to catch a social disease, allowing you to catch a social disease electronically from your favorite rock star. The new channel is MVD. Kids of all ages flock to the newest amusement park in the country, which just opened today in Lower Manhattan. Named after the husband of female vice presidential candidate of 2 decades ago, Geraldine Ferraro, the new park is called Zuccaroland. A national scandal rocked South Dakota when the 4 presidents at Mount Rushmore were caught with an 85-foot granite hooker. Some new rules for the Catholic Church, as the Vatican today ordered all confessionals to be fitted with laugh tracks. This action followed the College of Cardinals choosing a new pontiff, Pope Eddie I. And the final news story. A new fashion fad is sweeping through Minnesota. In preparation for the warm weather, women up there are buying bikini tops with pictures of the elderly Walter Mondale on them. The men seem to like it, according to one Minneapolis man who said, "There's a nice pair of Fritz." This is Show-Zontar saying good night, good luck,